I think the pussy is any good 45 after 3 kids. I'm telling you, some of the most fireest pussies that ever existed in my life has been women that had kids. Good pussy is genetics, not how many kids you have or how many niggas you banged. Good pussy is genetics. It's just that simple. If a bitch is born with whack pussy, she's going to have whack pussy, and there's nothing she can do about it. There's not a Kegel, not a surgery or anything that she can do to make her vagina better. Good pussy is genetics. It's just that simple. I'm telling you guys here, some of the most fire and hot, wet, creamy pussies I've ever fucked have been with women with kids or women with the child. You know what? I do touch kids. I promise you that. All right, so you said, how do you define whack pussy? Let's be very brief. Whack pussy is pussy that's loose, pussy that doesn't get wet and creamy, pussy that doesn't have an increased temperature. If you fucked multiple vaginas, you know that pussies come in temperature, smell, tightness, how wet they get, snap back. Some pussies you glide in, glide out. Like if I was to dump this water on my forehead. Then you got pussies where you got to get through barriers before, you know, you're sliding in. And literally, you're hitting walls and like, it's snap back. You're like, It's just not a glide in. Oh, slide. It's you put in, you got to put your dick in layers. I mean, if you got the BBC. For all you niggas with micros and everything like that, you just gonna slide a piece of your dick in, that's it. But for the niggas with layers, you're gonna slide, you know, the piece of the head in first. Then you're gonna get the second stack. Then you're gonna get the third stack in. Sometimes you might not get the third stack in because they can't take the depth. But for the most part, once you give them a couple strokes and it starts creaming and oozing, then you can go ahead and start to twerk and, you know, get your shit in. Snapback pussy, it has resistance.
You cook.
Like, nigga, what are you talking about? Nigga, do you know what the fuck a simp is, you dumbass retards?
Continuously being replaced and pushed forward, a sort of tooth conveyor belt system. And though they can swim in short bursts up to 15 miles an hour, they prefer a slower glide around 5 miles an hour.
Damn, this camera's so good you can see the ash on my face. I just washed my face. Hold up. Like, nigga, what are you talking about? Nigga, do you know what the fuck a simp is, you dumbass retards? And I've explained earlier in the stream, or just a few minutes ago, that regardless of age, the younger you go, the more a girl's probably gonna look at your looks, because girls like boy band, young girls like boy band guys and famous guys that appear attractive. They don't want a fat, blob, blubbery ass, walking example of a lazy mess. You know better than that.
Out the cap.
Like, nigga, what are you talking about? Nigga, do you know what the fuck a simp is, you dumbass retards? Side you from head to toe. See, extra tight. I'm talking about back to back. See, attractive. Almost to the point where when you slid in, there's no way in fuck it felt like the had double digits. Treated you like a king. You asked her body count. She hesitates at first and then tells you she served about 15 plus. But she says she grew up, you know, in a sheltered household, wanted to rebel once she got a certain age and really got out there and did some fuck shit. But now she's a changed woman. But you like everything about her. Are you willing to? And hold on, before I continue. And you're a that fucked over 100. You fucked over 50. Let's just say you fucked 50 and up, 100 and up, 200 hoes and up. Put it like this. Now, if I was to accept something like that, it would have to be kidless. The pussy would always have to, the pH levels would always have to be proper. I gotta be, so if I slide in and loose, something really wrong. So I slide in, it should be tight, right? Now, here are my exceptions for with a body count past 10. You can't have had a threesome before either way. You can't have any kids. You can't have dandruff. You have to treat me like a complete king. When I mean a king, I'm talking about a king. You're willing to cook for me. You're willing to massage my glutes.
You want me to single it out, or do you want to just suck the toe? Suck the toe. You can't paint my toe. Suck the pinky toe. Come on.
Don't force it in my mouth. No, don't do all that. Just keep it still.
Okay. Suck the tub. Lick it and then suck it first. Your mouth is hot. Why are you breathing?
You gotta donate $200 for that. Hold on.
Suck the toe.
Hold on, let me get it. I can't do shit.
I'm gonna wait.
It's like I told you, like a bitch.
The baby.
Is a complete downgrade in the first place. It's been a pattern in my life, and it's going to continuously be the pattern. The only way you can upgrade after me is you gotta get yourself a ball player.
So after everything, he just starts simping.
Wow, like a bitch.
Like, nigga, what are you talking about? Nigga, do you know what the fuck a simp is, you dumbass retards? Of course she's taking steroids. A woman's body does not get this crazy naturally. It's impossible. When you see a woman's body like looking manly like that, they're taking testosterone. A woman's body doesn't even pump this type of testosterone to get these type of muscles and shit in her legs and everything. Fuck no, she's not natty. That's testosterone. Hold on. I see some ass real quick. I mean, off season though. Off season, I'm not even on front. I'll probably beat, honestly. Like, I can't even front. Yeah, off season, I fuck it. Like, nigga, what are you talking about? Nigga, do you know what the fuck a simp is, you dumbass retards? Shit. Malik and Shaheen or some bullshit. Nah, she wasn't white. She was black and Mexican. Khalik. Muslim. Sorry about that. I said Muslim. So it was like Khalik and Shaheen or some, some weird ghetto shit. So I was like, okay, and what happened? She was like, well, they came over. We were all hanging out. And then, like, before you know it, like, I go upstairs to get something, and they come in the room after me, and they close the door. I was just like, okay, they closed the door and what? I'm extra young, naive. Like, I don't know how bitches work. Like, I believe I'm supposed to marry this woman. Like, I really thought this was gonna be my wifey. So she was like, they come in the room and close the door. And then she just like paused, and I was just like, well, are you gonna continue the story? Like, what happened? Like, just please tell me. And then she's just like, I don't know if I should tell you. I said, well, you got me this far, just like, please tell me. I'm not gonna say no names. But she's like, please. I was like, please tell me. She's like, all right. She says, so basically what happened, like, they got me in the room and they basically just had their way with me. And I was like, I went like this, and I had my hands, and I said, what do you mean? I said, what do you mean they had their way with you? And then she was just like, they raped me. And me, I'm being an immature ass kid, right? So I'm like, what do you mean they raped you? And she's like, they both like did stuff to me and blah, blah, blah. I was like, did stuff? I was like, so I said, one of them you from the back. This is exactly what I said. I said, one of them you from the back while you had to give the other one head? And then she was like, yes. I said, what else did you have to do? She was like, I had to suck both of their dicks at the same time. And I was just like, oh. And I think I like cried or some shit with her. I was like, are you serious, baby? I was like, you serious? Like, I'll kill these motherfuckers. You serious, baby? Like, what's going on? Like, I'm like, that's what she said. call, but it's Joe. She said Joe was her best friend, some short midget ass that I had no reason to be threatened by or anything like that. But, you know, I was a simp back then. So I was like, damn, so you're just gonna hang up the phone with me for Joe? And then she was just like, I mean, he just wants to tell me something. He is my friend. Like, it's not even like that. Like, I don't even know why you're having a problem with it, blah, blah, blah. Like, just, I'm gonna call you back when I'm done talking to Joe. Like, I've been knowing him and his parents for years, blah, blah, blah. I was like, man, all right, whatever. She's like, what's your problem? I was just like, man, I just don't see why the fuck you gotta hang up with me for Joe. Like, if that's your best friend, you could always talk to him. Like, I'm your fucking boyfriend. Like, blah, blah, blah. And we was just going back and forth, arguing this and that, arguing back and forth, blah, blah, blah. We're arguing back and forth. And she's like, all right, you know what? I'm gonna call you back. I was like, all right, please, yeah, please call me back after. I said, so we can finish this. She's like, whatever. We get off the phone. I'm just kicking it, you know, kind of pacing back and forth, waiting for her to call me. That's how you know. That's how you know you used to be a simp. I used to be staring at my phone, waiting for bitches to text back. I used to be staring at my phone, waiting for bitches to call. Like, I'd just be sitting here like, man, I remember downloading apps that gave me different types of notifications. Like, some phones used to have a blue indicator light, so I used to like download an app that had a different indicator light. So if I just seen my phone like this, I wouldn't even pick that shit up if it didn't have a pink indicator light. I was just like, I would basically sit around waiting for bitches to text. You guys what's going on? You guys have been asking. You guys have been asking me to do this Travis Scott burger. So I figured I would make it a little bit unique.
What are you doing?
I was gonna go around.
Why? It's literally right there.
So
you be doing the weirdest things.
I know, she always saying every time
he
I'm in the car,
literally
like,
does the weirdest things when he drives. Like, I'm
why? Can you give us barbecue sauce?
No.
Oh hell no! What are we supposed to do?
Go back through the drive-thru.
Really?
Yes. There's nobody. Yours says on the box, no onion, no cheese.
Oh, okay. Like, nigga, what are you talking about, nigga? Do you know what the fuck a simp is, you dumbass retards? Our grown-ass man playing with Yoshi. Yo. This nigga fucking sucks. Get this fucking fidgety-ass bitch out of my shit. I'm gonna just play rank. I ain't got time for you stupid, corny, whack-ass, low-life, nobody, worthless, bitch-ass niggas in my fucking shit. All you corny-ass niggas do is troll and Tekken. And it's for no points. Me running the tournament is a fucking fan service in the first place. So why the fuck would you sit over here and be on some gay ass troll shit playing with that corny ass character? Bitch ass whack fuck. It'd always be some spectating ass nobodies telling a nigga to adapt that you could never even fuck with in any game. Nigga, there's nothing you could beat me in. You're a worthless, faceless spectator. You're literally born just to be in my stream and talk shit. Other than that, your life serves no fucking purpose. Nigga, you'll never be nothing great. You know why? Because you're in my stream telling me to adapt when you need to adapt to your garbage ass simulated life. And you would know if I supposedly cried every stream because you're here sucking my dick because your life sucks. I give you something to do, yet you're gonna complain about it. Like, nigga, what are you talking about? Nigga, do you know what the fuck a simp is, you dumbass retards? I could do whatever the fuck I want. Because I put myself in that fucking position, you gay ass niggas. Get off my fucking dick. Y'all niggas are not on my fucking level. That's why you're here. Remember that shit. Y'all niggas cannot fuck with me on any type of level. You never will be able to, because you spend so much time focusing on me, you're going to stay broke. You're going to stay working that 2-bit job. You got to clock in every day. Your life fucking sucks. I get it. You wake up every day Googling LTG. What new LTG videos are on YouTube? Nigga, I shit on your existence. That's why I own you niggas' souls. Remember that shit. Because I'm going to tell you this. A nigga that's hating on me, like I said, is a ugly, whack ass, no money getting, didn't fuck enough bitches in life, lame ass, worthless, burning his time away ass nigga. The position that I'm in to get you punk bitch ass niggas to suck my virtual dick daily,
Crying like a little
it's called hard work.
bitch.
It's called grinding. Something you lame ass niggas could never.
I don't need a man. I don't need a man. But guess what? I want you, and that's the difference.
Do. You talking about me having 60K on YouTube? Okay. We're at 60. What are we at right now? 69? We're gonna hit 70 soon. We're gonna eventually hit 100. That's called hard work. Not a bitch nigga in here hating on me could ever even get close to 60.
That shit don't work! It don't work!
Never hit that threshold. We're not back together.
We're friends. I'm not friend zoning him or anything, but we are currently. Like, he said it again. I was like, say it again. And every time he would say it, I would break a dish.
She broke like all my dishes. But you know the funny thing? Damn, what happened? I forgot what I was gonna say. The crazier she got, the more I like. At that point, I was like, damn. I was like, man, I really love this shit. Like, nigga, what are you talking about, nigga? You don't. Do you know what the fuck a simp is, you dumbass retards? Anybody in here that types any of those numbers, you're still fucked. All right, you're still fucked, and I kind of want to show you guys why you're fucked, including me. I'm fucked. If you didn't, don't matter if you're married, doesn't matter if you have a girlfriend, doesn't matter if you're just fucking bitches or don't have anybody. And here's why. Let's go ahead and pull it up. We're gonna go over it and talk about it. I pre-watched it because I was just like, there's no hope for us right now. Like, this is it. It's it. You know, and what triggered this is I went on Media Takeout and I seen that Quavo and Saweetie are broken up now. And I thought it was bullshit. So I went, you know, I acted like a blogger for a day. And I went to check Quavo's Instagram. He wasn't following Saweetie and Saweetie wasn't following him. I'm not sure if what conspired on this interview or anything like that brought it to it, but let's check it out together. Guys, there's no hope for us when it comes to women. It's it. This is it. The best thing you could do, let me tell you guys something right now. As a man, your main goal in life should be to try to figure out how the fuck you could become a millionaire. That should be your only goddamn goal. There's no other hope any other way. That's it. Whether you like it or not, you're competing with millionaires and you're not even a fucking millionaire and you don't even know it. We're fucked. Whether you're married, whether you got a girl, whether you're fucking bitches, whether you're single, we're fucked. As men, we're fucked. In this timeline, we're fucked. This is the only timeline that, and I'm not trying to be a misogynist here. This is actually a plus for women. This is the only timeline where a woman could be glorified for being a hoe, where a woman, well, I don't even want to call it a hoe no more because that's not even a bad word because chicks will own it. A woman could be glorified for being a complete man eater. Let's just call a woman a man eater. A hoe is just too old school. A woman could be glorified for being a complete man eater, and you have to deal with it. If not, I said.
For f***'s sake.
Like, nigga, what are you talking about, nigga? Do you know what the fuck a simp is, you dumbass retards?
Yeah. You are free to exercise that, and if that makes you happy in life, and that's in your best groove, and you're content with dying alone, good for you.
I probably won't. I have.
Oh yeah.
Do you see how this was just extra rude to this woman for no reason? He basically told the woman because she divorced her husband for cheating that she would die alone. Come on, man. Also, today's topic is, do high value men deserve to cheat? That's just like, you know, no, you guys know I'm not, you know, trying to be on a woman's side or anything like that. But let's just ask the woman that question. So is a high value woman allowed to spread her legs and let others serve because she has the options to? Does a high value woman deserve to suck multiple cocks and you're just supposed to sit here and deal with it? I don't know. Let's hear what Kevin Samuels has to say.
For a black woman we're married, you've already exercised your one. It's very, very likely you will marry again. Certainly a provider male.
Damn, so he basically, the woman literally called in just to say that I don't agree with high value men cheating. He told her, you know what, basically, if your high value man wanted to cheat, you should have let him and you should have stayed with him. You should have risked yourself catching STDs. You should have just dealt with him going out and do whatever the fuck you want to do. Now, since you're 45, most likely you're never going to marry again. You're never going to find love again. And it's over for you. Imagine calling the guy's show for, you know, to debate and the man doesn't let you speak. And on top of that, tells you you're going to die alone. I don't know why they, like, come on, man.
So,
like, nigga, what are you talking about? Nigga, you don't, do you know what the fuck a simp is, you dumbass retards?
Yes.
I mean, if we look at this chick, she kind of has the face of a piranha. I mean, Flight's not really known for fucking with top tier sexy ass bitches. Flight really does a lot of charity work. The first bitch, we already went over her video. Like I said, she looked like a lost dog. The second bitch that he got pregnant, just as some throwaway skinny ass Mexican chick. This one just looks like a piranha in the face, as you can see. Nothing sexy, maybe got some fire top, I don't know, but I mean, Flight could do a lot better than this. But at the same time, like, just because you got money and YouTube fame, you're still not on the level of a celebrity. You can fuck any bitch you want. You have to be a real celebrity to do that. I'm talking about a nigga that's really famous. Flight reacts, these on YouTube to me are popular. They're not famous. The only versions of famous YouTubers really are the Paul brothers. That's it. The Paul brothers are like the only people that transition from YouTube to fame. There's YouTube fame and then there's regular fame. The Paul brothers are the only people that really are like actually famous. You know, like they're still not considered celebs, but they kind of bridge the gap from cracking out of YouTube and doing other.
No.
Let's get to
Daddy,
this
I'm
shit.
sorry.
Look, I didn't call you.
Your chat sucks dick. I hate them. I'm sorry.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do. I'm sorry.
Over.
Okay, don't start with shit you get mad at me about, because we're not gonna go there.
It's too insecure about certain shit.
You're insecure too.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are. We're not gonna start. I'm not gonna embarrass you and say all the shit you do like you do to me.
So, self-reflection, he said that she was insecure, but then she goes right back and says that he's insecure. But at the same time, I mean, I wouldn't be insecure because I wouldn't be taking a bitch seriously that has OnlyFans or post thirst traps. But how could you expect a man that is, you know, of Flight's mental stability to not be insecure? You're busting it open on Instagram. You got an OnlyFans. What do you expect? Beyonce or whatever the hell the case may be. Basically, I was going over the ex-fiance's thirst trap tights. Basically, like I was saying, the thirst trap tights are basically tights. These fishnet tights, you can get them on Amazon. Any chick can. It'll make you look like you have the best version of ass you could ever have in life. Like I said, this is a basic ass bitch that basically you just be smashing a couple times a month. It's nobody you take serious. And it looked like Flight was just completely wifing a chick that's just out here thirst trapping at 120 pounds. Now, like I said, this isn't somebody you procreate with. Somebody that loves basketball as much as Flight. I don't see why he was fucking this. You need to be fucking a chick that's 5'10" and up if you want to have athletes. But, you know, Flight procreating with a woman that's 120 pounds, you're basically cursing your future son if that's what you're gonna have. Let's look at the rest of her thirst traps real quick. Yeah, it's angles that don't even hit. This is just the right angle. You see this chick in real life, her ass is gonna be very small. This is gonna be a woman I could lift up with one hand. Just like I said, this is just something you smash. It's something you don't wife. Why he was wifing this, I don't know. It has nothing to do. It just, if you don't want a woman like this, it doesn't make you insecure. It's just something you don't settle for. Like, what'd she do? Slide in his DMs, he gave it a shot. She don't have ass. I could clearly see that. It's just the pants. It's just the angles. I'll never forget. There was this one time that I had met up with this chick off of Tinder. And, I met up with this chick off of Tinder. And she looked like she had crazy booty. You can't fake titties. She obviously had titties. She kept sending me these pictures. And she just had ass. Like, I'm talking about lifting it up, dropping it, everything. I was like, all right, send me more. Anything I asked for, she would send it. When we linked up IRL, and you know, she came in, I scoped the ass. I don't know what she was doing, but definitely didn't have a cake that was illusioned before we met up. I mean, she one of the type of bitches you would have had to bend over. You had to bend her over, or she had to ride you backwards for it to look like ass. Drop it.